Hey, what's going on YouTube? Sorry, I think I was actually live for a second, but I was busy getting stuff set up on my broadcaster. Let me know if you can hear me. I have a new microphone that I'm trying out. I don't know if I'm going to permanently use it for recording and streaming. But just like I said, let me know how the new mic is before we jump in. All right, I'm going to go ahead and load the campaign too. Hope y'all are doing well today. Know it's a little bit last second, but decided I had some time. Why not stream? So why not stream? I know you can hear me, so appreciate people saying you can hear me on the stream, but make sure and let me know how the microphone is balancing in. Is my voice too loud? Is the game too loud? Just let me make sure I get it balanced right. The new microphone, I'm pretty happy with the quality. It seems like it's pretty similar to my Snowball, but really the reason I got this new microphone is I have some exciting new stuff I'm going to be doing on my channel soon. I can't tell you what it is just yet, but I needed a microphone that helps me better when I'm doing a video that's more of a in-person type thing versus my microphone for recording and streaming can be larger and more unwieldy, so I needed a more mobile microphone. Okay, people seem to be saying that that everything's good, and I appreciate you all joining in. Last second, we've already got about 100 viewers in, which is pretty exciting. So always happy to see that. I did a quick stream last night of some Halo onto the Twitch, just because I'm testing out Twitch streaming. There's things I like about it, and there's things I don't like. What I like is when I stream on YouTube, a bunch of you get notified, and you're there, and it's like every time I've streamed on Twitch, I'm lucky to get like 15 people tops to join it. It's probably because people aren't used to seeing me there, but obviously there's not a good transfer of traffic from YouTube to Twitch. So I'm going to have to figure out a way to handle that if I ever really wanted to do more on Twitch, because the last thing I would want to do is say, oh, well, I'm going to use Twitch for my live streams, but then I end up like counting a ton of people out of the stream just because they have no idea that I'm using Twitch. Someone saying they can't hear me, I need to try and sing. Nice try, but I'm not going to be singing for you. Do you really want to hear me sing? I guess I sing like taunting songs at my enemies sometimes, but yeah, appreciate you all joining in. Yeah, hip hop fan, you're saying you're not crazy about Twitch. I mean, there's things I like about it and things I don't. From a content creator point of view, there's things that are nice to help you earn money. And I like that it's all focused on gaming, and they probably have a few more tools for chat and moderation than YouTube does. And like the custom emotes and stuff like that are all kind of cool. It gives each channel their own little feel. Paid subscriptions, kind of an interesting idea. But at the same time, like there's a lot of things that irritate me. Like I don't know if you all know this or not, but like the bit rate that I'm streaming at. Speaking of, my bit rate is probably far too low. I'm gonna go adjust it real quick. I still had my bitrate set up for Twitch, and I can only stream like a 4,000 or 3,500 bitrate to Twitch, which is pretty absurd. I can stream like 9,000 to YouTube without much issue. I'm gonna see if I can adjust this on the fly. I may not be able to. All right. So I tried to adjust the bit rate a little bit on the fly, but yeah, I can stream at much higher quality on YouTube. You can even do 1440p streaming. I haven't attempted to do so yet because, I mean, most people have a hard time even watching playback of 1440, much less probably trying to watch it live. So I'm not seeing any reason to do that. And honestly, I'm running the game at 1440p on my screen, but I'm scaling it down to 1080. So hopefully everything still looks fine. Like I said, you all let me know how the quality is because it's important to me that I get the quality right for you. Sorry, I'm tabbing out again just real quick. I need to take care of something. There we go. All right. I need like 3 screens. in order to do all this properly, but I don't have room for that. All right, let's actually get the campaign started proper. Looks like I was busy training units here. I've got Luan's army trained, and I'm actually going to need to take one unit out of it. Maybe I can transfer one of the units over to the lady, because I got the damsel lore of life, and people were telling me that if I build more Grail chapels, I can have more damsels. Yep, sure enough. So that's what I need to focus on next. Yes, I'm scaling it down, Conquistador. Nice. I like the pun. He said scaling like the faction scaling. Hey, have you all seen the TotalWar.com countdown? Yeah, I mean, it's not confirmed yet, but it sure as heck looks like Warhammer 2's announcement and Lizardmen could be on the way. So that's pretty exciting. And some people might be like, bull crap, I hate that. I want a historical Total War. You know, I want another historical Total War also, but I also want them to take their time and really get the historical Total War right. Because Warhammer is good. They've done a really good job with it, and I think they're ready to approach a sequel because of the position they're in, whereas Attila and Rome 2 had some major shortcomings. They had a lot of good things, but they had a lot of major shortcomings that needed addressed, and I would really like to see them address that before trying to just crank out another title just to make us happy. So yes, I would be very, very happy to see the next historical Total War, but I want this done right. I'm going to build up this so I can go ahead and train the next. Alright, so the lady gets that on one turn. So we got a bunch of scaling who may land here soon. Yeah, it really does look like Lizardmen. And, I mean, even if they had announced something to me ahead of time, I wouldn't be able to share it with you. But they haven't told me anything ahead of time. So when you learn about this announcement, it's going to be the first that I've learned about it too. So your guess is as good as mine. But to me, I believe all the people who are saying it looks like Lizardmen. That does seem like the most likely outcome of that announcement, is that it'll be Warhammer 2 sequel, expansion, whatever it's going to be. Yeah, that's true. Absolutely no one. I mean, they released standalone stuff for Shogun 2. It very well could be the same for Warhammer. They could be releasing standalone expansions. That may be what their idea of a trilogy or the sequel is. Very well could be. I mean, because really, honestly, the fundamentals of the game here are good. They've got all the right fundamentals in place. So it really shouldn't be that hard to develop a sequel. I say that like it's no work. Obviously, it's a lot of work, but it's not as much work as developing it from the ground up. I want these guys to come on land so I can punch them in the face with Luan's army. Alright, I've almost got my damsel over there. Finish some training here. Look at scaling just sitting in their boats back there. That's so annoying. Little rat turds. Alright, let's go through our provinces in a more orderly fashion here and get stuff built. I'm trying to keep an eye on the chat too, but give me just a second. Yes, I'm using a pop filter, Antichrist. Is it sounding like I need one, like it's too loud or something? Let me know. But yes, I'm using a pop filter with the new and the old mic. Tyler's asking if I've ever thought about like a Shadows of War playthrough. Is that, if that's the new Lord of the Rings game? I mean, I'm always open to the idea. Joker saying that he's hoping it's like a full new game and not just some $15 expansion. I think at the minimum it's going to be something like Fall of the Samurai, which was a full standalone expansion, and at the maximum it's going to be like a whole new title. I just don't know exactly what their plan looks like, but that would be my guess. Whatever it is, it's going to be exciting. I love Total War content. If it's a historical title, I'm going to be happy. If it's a Warhammer title, I'm going to be happy. Both are quite good, and either one would get me pretty excited. Do that seamstress's work there. So someone says there's no game sound. Is that just one person saying there's no game sound? I'm pretty sure if there was no game sound, other people would be telling me. Yeah, there isn't any game sound. Wait, come on, people. There's no game sound? No one was going to tell me anything? Good grief. When was someone going to tell me there was no game sound? You just want to hear me talk all day? That's lame. It was muted. My bad. It was muted from the stream last night. Whenever I was streaming Halo, I had to mute the desktop sound so that it would pick up the capture card. Alright, people. I expect better. You got to tell me when something like that's wrong. Thank you for those who pointed it out. So, Dark Star, thanks for telling me there was no game sound. Look at all these people saying, yeah, I don't hear it either. How long were you going to sit around and let me go with no game sound? That's hilarious. Oh, man. Should be fixed. I'll look to see if there's a message from people telling me it's fixed. Do I still have a decent number of trade partners? I think I do. Oh, my phone's buzzing over here. I'll make sure and take it off the table and throw it behind me here so it doesn't buzz during the stream. Well, there's no muted mic this time, Joker, so you're good. Alright, let's roll through here again. I know I'm doing a lot of turn ending, but I'm trying to take this opportunity to really secure my lands properly and get my economy all the way up to snuff. So I've already got the top level farm, already got the top level tailor. Probably just another Grail Chapel makes sense, and then defenses. And over here we'll build the cellar and build up that one all the way, so I want to keep driving. Considering the amount of armies that we have, I mean, we've got quite a lot of income. Especially, I don't own like a whole big ton of... I don't own a ton of different provinces. Let's bring the lady over, and I want to challenge some of these scaling armies. We need to get some more units into her army. And Albric, I want to get some better units into his army as well. Let's start taking care of that on the next turn. Okay, people are saying the game sound is fixed. Thank you. No, my mic isn't muted now. Quit trying to trick me. I can see that my mic isn't muted. So, funny joke, but not gonna fool me this time. Let's see some Bretonnia goon squads of old. You will, Epic. I've got a pretty good goon squad in Lewin's army here. So we've got Lewin, who's yeah, he's on a Royal Pegasus, so not quite to. But look at this, I got 4 Pegasus Knights and a Royal Hippogriff. So there's a pretty solid goon squad in that army, like old school goon squad. All right, you filthy scum. Alright, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Let's get some battle action. Yeah, so the Famark 9 asking why I'm streaming in 1080p. It's just easier. In 1080p, live streams are still already kind of worse quality than like regular recording in 1080p. So if I try and do it at 1440, I mean, first of all, most people can't watch it, and then second of all, it's just gonna, I don't really think it's gonna do a whole lot for the overall experience, so it's just easier on my system if I do it in the 1080p stream. It's playing at 1440p on my screen, and in reality, I probably should have just switched my game back to 1080, because if I would have, it would have made it more, oh, I'm trying to think of the right way to say it. It would have made it more frame rates. So that my frame rate would have been considerably better, which would have given you all probably a better experience than increased resolution. Frame rate has a lot more to do, I think, with experience sometimes than resolution, but don't get me wrong, resolution's nice. It's very nice. I've been extremely happy with the 14. It almost feels like Warhammer was really meant to be played in 1440. least that's kind of the way it feels to me. Okay, think we're ready to go. No, you don't have to pay for DLC to see a battle, Mr. OGF, and I'm guessing that the delay in the stream is the reason why you're asking that, because I'm in a battle right now. I don't charge you to see battles. I'm just that nice, aren't I? Look at Air, such a good guy. Alright, well, we've got a lot of chariot killing capability, which is good. In fact, I'm going to put my questing knights up front so that my infantry doesn't get shreked by chariots. And my Pegasus Knights are going to be very good at getting rid of chariots. We're going to stop these chariots out on the flank immediately. Okay. I'm gonna hit all the targets that are more of a threat to me on the charge. Swing one of these guys around the back. Let's doom flock that. Alright, all the chariots are pinned down to where it should minimize damage to me. I'm gonna hit these trolls from behind. Get a healing over here. Okay, we should be getting our magic back in a big hurry. Okay, we have wrapped up this flank with the Enchantress. Ooh, that's not good. Okay. All right. This chariot got to my trebuchet, but my trebuchet is about to be bailed out of this pretty quick because I got some Royal Pegasus Knights inbound. They're going to put an end to that chariot business real fast. So there you go. Pretty straightforward victory over the scaling there. Yeah, I'm pumped for more Warhammer in general. I want the rest of the factions. Like, that's why I'm excited about the sequels. So Lizardmen, Skaven, High Elves, Dark Elves, whatever. Bring all of it. Like, I mean, I've been so happy with the unique feel of each faction in Warhammer that I'm constantly ready for more. More. That's all I want at this. Cannot get enough of it at this point.
Yes. My journey continues.
Alright, so we're going to get back to where we can heal. Let's... I want to get out here and trade some units off to the Fay Enchantress. So we're going to move up like this. That leaves Coron a little bit undefended at the moment, but we won't stray too far. I hate that I don't have defenses, but I want all these unique buildings as well. So I'm kind of torn. And here, I'm going to go ahead and take these units here, and I'm going to probably just cut this back to 1. Let's disband that. Disband here. And I'm going to cut back to 2 archers, because I'm not going to need as many. Let's go ahead and... So that's 5, 6 foot squires. That leaves me 1 more cavalry slot. We're going to need some anti-armor cavalry, so I'm thinking 4 Grail Knights. No, let's go 2 Grail Knights and 3 Questing Knights. So let's go ahead and start working on a Questing Knight. Oh, these are Grail Knights. So I've got a little bit more Grail Knights than I need, I think. Let's kick one more. And let's go one more Questing Knight, because we're going to need some anti-armor to go against Chaos. So the Foot Squires plus the Questing Knights give me a nice anti-armor component. These guys give me a nice anti-large component. And the Grail Guardians are there for tanking out damage wherever we need them to tank damage. Skaven, so I can shoot people with rattling guns. I like that. That's a fantastic pun there. We're even getting some mouse emojis in the chat. I like it. Some definite love for Skaven going on right now. And trust me, there'll be rat dropping jokes aplenty whenever Skaven comes out. So you guys may never hear the end of that from me. Nothing but yeoman? No way, Epic. That'd be terrible. Alright, there's Sartharel. Not much is going on, Keister. I'm just streaming. It's good to have you here. Thanks for joining. Look at this. These posers gonna try and team up on me while I'm still singled out here. Look, it's just like chariot stacks, too. That's a fat sack of crap. We're fine because we can heal ourselves. Let's fight the battle. Do I enjoy Total War naval battles? Conradson asked. They were really good in Napoleon, and they were really fun in Fall of the Samurai, and they have been really crappy almost everywhere else. They were okay in Empire Total War. If they're going to bring back naval battles, then they need to make naval battles really, really good. Or else it's just waste. Like, there's no point if that's the case. I'm gonna hard group all this stuff. Pegasus Knights, put them in another group. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna basically try and pin this Chaos Army up in the corner real quick and wipe it out before it gets room to maneuver. Sometimes when I do this, it ends up being a really good thing, and other times I end up regretting it. Okay. Let's do it. Let's get right up in the face of these guys. Get up here, get up here, get up here, get up here. We have to effectively pin down all the chariots or else this won't work. Okay. Let's turn that one over. Get an Earthblood over there because it looks like we probably need it over there more than we do anywhere else. It's not good. We've got a chariot loose over here. There's another chariot loose. So some of the chariots are outside of my grasp, which I'm not real happy about. Start trying to build my Winds of Magic back up. I probably should have done Doomflock instead. But I think it's going okay. There's more chariots inbound. We're going to need to deal with them pretty quickly, but it looks like we're wiping out this army over here in a big enough hurry. Just keep pushing through. Let's get some squires to try and brace against this incoming chariot madness. And everything here is routed out, so turn and charge. Okay. Intercept all the chariots. I think this plan's gonna work. All right. Just come over there. Our main blob is doing just fine. We're doing just fine here. Worry this chariot's looks like it's gonna chain route before it gets to my trebuchet, but let's just make sure. Yep, there we go. That's gonna be a full-on chain route. So yeah, we have too much magic. Like the Fay Enchantress with this ability right here, this Power Stone, it's absurd. And then you look at how much magic reserve that I have in each battle. I mean, that is immense. I have so much magic reserve to draw on. It's absolutely awesome. So it's in the battle. Yeah, the trebuchet was the MVP, no Londo. Yeah, got like one shot off the whole battle. I thought it was funny because Scaling attacked me there because the AI is like, oh yeah, we got her now. Sure you do. Darkstar is asking if I still plan on doing a Chaos campaign. I absolutely do. We will definitely do a Chaos campaign. Recruitment cost, charge bonus for cavalry, but we lose upkeep. I don't like either one of these. Whatever. I'm just gonna go with that one for now. Maybe I should have done the charge bonus. I don't know.
I hear the winds.
Okay, let's wipe out this scaling stack real quick. I want to get some of these guys out of the way. They're crap chariot spam stacks.
You seek prophecy.
I'm gonna go here and let's swap some units over to the Enchantress. I'm gonna give the Enchantress the Hippogriff Knights. That'll make room for the Damsel and to Lewin's army. And then the Damsel can go into camp and start recruiting others. So we should be good now in terms of... We've got a Lore of Life spellcaster in this army. I still want to get one, and we can now. We can put one into this army. I'll take my lower level... Both paladins are lower level. I'm not gonna lie, this guy's got a better portrait, buddy. So you lose, Pierre. You're fired. Okay.
Priestess of the lady. I will be
All right.
rewarded.
Perfect. We've got some money. Let's choose what to do with this money. Let's go ahead and upgrade here. I can now tear down the windmill. Bordello. I'm just making sure that I spend my money only on economic buildings first, and then I will focus on the town centers and the defenses. There we go. That should work. So the Fay Enchantress leveled up. Oh, this lightning strike would be good. And we just gave her way more corruption reduction. And we got this Damsel Lore of Life down here that starts off level 3. So Awakening of the Wood and Earth Blood. Okay.
What brings you down from your mountain halls, dwarf?
Yeah, chaos is pretty crazy, huh, Dr. Polt? When you really get rolling on people, you can really face roll people. The Wood Elf campaign has not been finished yet, Beelzebub. I'm going to finish it. I think I still have the save game out there. But I'm just having so much fun with this one, I didn't want to switch back to it just yet. How can I heartlessly let go of my employees like that? I'm Patchy! That's the nature of Patchy, is he just heartlessly lets go of everything. Especially peasants.
Guardian. Priestess of the lady. Grant me your gifts, my lady.
Alright, Alberic is ready to go. His army's pretty much tanked up, though I'm thinking about switching these guys over to, like, fire arrows, or... I don't know if... I mean, maybe it'd be good. You know, if I'm going to fight Chaos, Peasant Bowmen aren't even all that useful. I wonder if just like a couple of Trebuchet would be better because they're anti-armor.
Lord, taking my leave. Blessings of the lady be upon you. All right.
Let's just get a couple of blessed Trebuchet. Alright. I don't see any scaling stacks over here at the moment, so I think we've cleared out some of the Empire's enemies. We got Sartharel and Archaon up here. Let's get ready to face off with them. So I think the best thing we can do is put the lady into a camp. Let's take a look. So we got plenty of anti-armor. We've got a pretty solid flying squad. I'd like for these to be Royal Pegasus Knights, but we'll just... Oof, I don't know. They are so much better because of the magic damage and everything. So let's go ahead and take the time to do this right. We can actually recruit them locally in Couronne.
I am the blood of
So let's go into forced march and get over to Couronne, and then we'll recruit it locally because it'll be cheaper and faster. Alright. Our Lore of Beast damsel has ranked up. Zap, Aid, Storm of Magic. I mean, none of this stuff is very useful. Can make her better at assaulting units. I'm probably not going to use her for such a thing. So I think I'm just going to keep working on the cooldowns to all these spells so that she can cast spells faster. I didn't know blessed trebuchets did less explosion damage, but I don't know, I figured they were more accurate or something, my bad. Mighty Turgoth says something about an arm severance package. I like that. Yeah, here's your severance package. We're gonna cut off your arm or leg. Get it? Severance package? Oh, that's perfect. Man, I get some good puns from you all in the chat. Not gonna lie, they are pretty awesome. So let's kick the regular Royal Pegasus Knights. I got 4 slots open. I know I want another Grail Guardian, which I think that has to come from Global. So let's swap over to an encampment.
You have the favor of the Fay.
Alright, so I'm going to want a Grail Guardian, which is 4 turns. So I want 2 Grail Guardians. I have 4 armor piercing cavalry, and then I think I want the rest of this to be flying goon squad. The Royal Pegasus Knights just pack so much punch on the charge. They are a hard bargain to beat.
Lord of Bretonnia.
Okay, we can put in the basic defenses here. We're almost done optimizing the economy in the provinces that we own. Alright, we have to save our money there. So good puns bring punishment. I like it. Yeah, the damsel with the lore of beast is pretty strong at this point. She's got some serious power. I don't even use a lot of the spells that she's capable of. She has other spells that'll be useful against factions that are more skirmishy, but I'm mostly just using Doomflock because I'm up against blob factions right now, like Chaos. But I mean, she's got other useful spells outside of just the Doomflock. I'm thinking Alberic will kind of have to do some home defense, potentially, at some point. Now I think we should be able to start doing the building up of some of our defenses. We've got another building that we can build here. I just don't know which one I would want to build. There's really nothing here that's going to be wildly useful. tear this down now. Stalia is good. Forest, we gotta level that up, which means we can now tear that down. Let's upgrade. Alright, so there we go. The Enchantress is 3 turns from being completed on recruitment. I no longer see Archaon and Sartharel. You're darn right, Gaming Hive. Everybody should have voted for Gorbel. I'm still upset about the outcome of the election. I mean, how can you not want to destroy all humans policy? It would be better for the old world. It makes more room for lizardmen and Skaven, right? A peasant army for the home. That's a good idea, Brad. We'll do that instead. Yeah, Doomflock is the new Spirit Leech. Not quite, because it doesn't affect single targets very well, but it is very, very good. It is, even after they nerfed it, it's still very worthwhile. There's a beast stack that we're at war with over here. Alright, can we get some first time fight with Lewin's all cavalry army? That's going to be exciting if we do. And I agree. We're going to make a peasant army to defend the homelands.
My strength and wisdom are yours.
So, I'm going to recruit a lord. Let's get like a prophetess, Lore of Life. Because I don't have a prophetess yet. This one's Lore of Beast. I think Lore of Life would be better.
Devotee of the lady.
Avril.
We have met before.
The Astute.
Devotee of the lady.
Let's see. Help me come up with a better name for Avril here. I don't like that one.
I see.
We need something better.
I see my path.
I'm glad you see your path there, lady. Alright, these are peasant units. Battle pilgrims are. So I'm thinking, let's do some men-at-arms, some battle pilgrims, a couple of grail relics so they really stay in combat a good long time. Remember, this is a peasant army. A couple mounted yeomen for just running down archers. And then I think we'll get a good spurt of peasant archers and some trebuchet maybe. Alright, that should work for now, because we just want a cheap peasant army to hold down the homelands for long enough. Chaos Dwarves, I really would like to see Kislev added, Darklink. I don't know much about Chaos Dwarves, but Kislev sounds awesome. I'd love to have them on it added. Kislev, however you say it. I would be super excited to get them added. Abracadabra the Prophetess, that's not bad. Avril the one-hit wonder, I'm assuming that's a joke on the real singer. Queen of Hearts off with their heads. Ooh, that's pretty good too.
Seers.
How about we name her... Here, I'm going to try and remember this. I don't know why I can't remember right off the top of my head. Was it Zenobia? Zenobia was third queen of the sea. Oh, yeah, yeah. It was Zenobia that was the queen of Palmyra. Yeah, let's name her Zenobia. I think that'll be a cooler name. That's what I was thinking. Call her as the life giver. Alright, there we go. Guess we got something a little more appropriate.
Fate is my armor.
Probably need to rename some of these other characters too.
By the light of the lady.
Alright, where'd the Beastmen go? All of a sudden that Beastman stack that's around here disappeared. Maybe it went into an ambush stance. No, we didn't run into it, so just keep an eye out.
My reputation precedes me.
Let's go shore up the pass here with Albrick. Get out of here. Alright. Wow, I've already been live for like 40 some minutes. It doesn't even seem that, like 40 some odd minutes here. That's crazy. Doesn't seem that long. Avril the peasant hater. Here, we can at least do this. I'll try and split the difference here, and let's
My magic is yours.
Queen of Peasants. Here, let's call her the Peasant Queen. There we go. How about that? Because she's got the peasant army.
Yes.
And the best thing about peasant armies is they don't cost hardly any upkeep. It's like slave labor. Alright, we've got some money to spend. Let's take a look at our buildings. Let's go ahead and start building up defenses in every province where applicable. Let's see if the beastmen pop back up. Joker, subs giving me $50,000 in a day. Don't get me wrong, who in their life wouldn't like getting $50,000, but y'all don't need to do that for me. If you really want to donate to me and help me out, then feel free to do so, but I don't want to just like push people to do something like that. If people are donating and they're making this more worth my while, it just gives me more incentive to stay here and keep making content, right? So that's the big benefit of it for all of us. It makes it more worth my while. It gets you more, but again, it's a voluntary thing for sure, because watching my videos generates ad revenue, which really helps me out. So it's not like people have to give me something. If they do, you know, obviously, again, it makes success faster and quicker for me. That's, again, not something that people have to be a part of. There's a siege here against the vampire counts. I wonder who is sieging.
Honor before glory. We
can probably afford 2 peasant armies and then use all 3 of our armies to go get on the offensive, because peasant armies are so cheap. We finished all of the economic tech. Might as well do this research against the Norsicans. I'm wondering, it's interesting that Chaos just hasn't come straight for me. I was kind of expecting that. Ooh, favorite legendary lord?
Fay Enchantress of Bretonnia.
Right now, honestly, I think it's the Fay Enchantress. She's my favorite one in multiplayer, and she's probably my favorite one in campaign right now. I thought I had a military alliance with these goons. Whatever. Joker saying he gets a 2% cut for the idea. It's very, very economic minded of you there, Joker.
I go forth.
Sallying forth.
Why would they have settled Wissenberg? That's annoying.
You honor me. What is your behest? Very well.
Alright, let's see here. Give me just a second. I gotta look at something. I'm gonna put my headset up for just a second. Yeah, I heard a whole bunch of noise outside. I was wondering what it was. It's just raining really hard. We do need the rain here, though, so I'm happy to have it. So we got the one prophetess. Let's get another. You know what we don't have in this campaign is like a prophetess lore of heavens? Do they make such a thing? Is it only beast in life, or do they do a lore of heavens prophetess? Let me know, because I think it'd be kind of cool to get a lore of heavens character since we don't have one yet. Alright. Already made those moves. That means we could take the Enchantress. I might... It looks like up north we've kind of cleared out some of our opponents. So I might just bring the Enchantress down here too. Oh, I don't need an umbrella, Tora. I'm inside. I'm all good. I'm not joining your war against the Border Princes right now, so lay off of it. What's going on, Appius? It's good to see you, man. Thanks for joining in. It's probably just Kimmler knocking on my window looking for Krell. Yeah, probably so. Kimmler better be careful though. Air's packing a 9 and several other firearms, so he's got to remember that he's in Arkansas. You got to be careful what window you're knocking on.
On to victory!
I'm going to use Albrecht to actually settle this piece of land just momentarily so that I have a place to regenerate losses if I need to, because Chaos could pop up and I got Lewin sitting right next to him just to keep him safe.
I protect Bretonnia. You seek prophecy.
Oh, I couldn't move the Enchantress. It's because I didn't take her out of that stance. Move her down here. Darn rain, get out of my lawn. That's right. I gotta be an official old person and tell everything to get out of my lawn. Let's look at upgrading defenses. Let's go ahead and upgrade this. Alright, we'll save a little bit of money. Yeah, the storms get pretty crazy in Oklahoma, Joker. They're not as bad up here because we got a few hills and stuff to break them up, but if you're out in mid or western Oklahoma, the storms can get pretty heavy.
Yes.
Don't worry about how old I am, Simon. It's not important. I'm not really that old, but I feel like it, and Mrs. Air is always teasing me about saying that I'm not old. Yeah, there's no, like, prophetess of heaven, so let's get, like, a lord, and then we'll get a damsel with lore of heavens.
My strength and wisdom are yours.
Definitely want some battle pilgrims. Wow, they have a lot of upkeep cost.
If the lady wills it.
There we go. Spent some money to get this stuff churned out. There we go, casualty. Okay, there's the Chaos armies. We got Sartharel and Archaon right there. Perfect.
Who calls me hence?
protector of the realm.
We're in a good spot here. No, Mrs. Ayer's always saying stuff about my age, Quatrain, because she's younger than me, and I'm always saying how old I am, and she's always joking with me that it's not that different, and she's right, but, you know, it's like when you actually do start getting older, sometimes it just, you know, it's just like, I don't know, it's not that big of a deal. I think I make a bigger deal out of it than it really is. There's good things about getting older, too. Like, I actually earn money and have a job. All of those things, very positive. My income has gone down quite a lot. Having these other armies up. So we'll eventually want to settle some more spots, but those are well worth it because you can see like the scaling here, trying to roll in with extra stacks. So having these extra peasant armies around will be worth it, even though we're expending a lot of our cash flow here.
What brings you down from your mountain halls, dwarf?
Dwarf. They're gonna ask me about the dang border princes again, is what? I don't have armies to dedicate to. Let me kill Chaos first. Just calm it down. Let me do my thing here. Oh, look at this. Really? Chaos wants to attack me in this case? What are they thinking? Exalted heroes, warriors with halberds, one warrior. Wow, no even chosen there in your army, Archaon. What kind of... Look at this. You got the ever chosen, and the Chaos Chicken is the one that has the only chosen units. That is a lot of Chaos Knights, though, but they are coming up against the wrong faction. So the Hell Cannons are a concern. That's 6 Hell Cannons in total, but we can forward deploy Pegasus Knights from Lewin. Alright, let's do this. It's battle time, people. Yeah, I do need to set war coordination targets. That's a good point. Alright. Oh, look at this. My reinforcements are split. I hate when that happens. First of all, these guys right here, I don't even want them in the battle. So I'm going to put them back here, because these are just worthless peasant reinforcements, and I'm going to immediately withdraw them from the battlefield. And in order to protect myself from the Hell Cannon, I'm going to put my guys up in the woods, hidden.
My lord? No, that's Bretonnia! Paladin of Bretonnia!
You
I
require
see
magic?
glory!
Damsel!
Okay, got my damsel. Got Grail Knights on either flank. And I'm going to put a Questing Knight on each flank too. That way if we come up against Chaos Knights, the Grail Knights kind of take the charge. And the Grail Knights... Or then the Grail Knights take the charge and then the Questing Knights finish it. And then the 2 Grail Guardians support my infantry behind the main line. Trebuchet can kind of just... I don't even need the Trebuchet, to be honest. I'm gonna just, I'm not even gonna use him right now. Let's just set him out of the way at the moment. Alright. I want all my troops hidden, though. And it looks like, for the most part, they are, except for the Trebuchet, which can't hide, so I'm gonna put them back further. And Albrecht can't hide either. Start the deployment. You all get the heck out of the battle. Where's the withdraw?
Men of Bretonnia!
Halt. Group. What happened to withdraw?
Ready! Orders!
What the heck? Can I not withdraw from this battle? It must be because we got attacked that there's no withdrawal. I'll break back for a second because the hell cannons. Alright, here's Lewin's all cavalry army, though I'm not going to be able to get it all in because of the reinforcements. So let's send the peasants forward to die. Most of my flying units have not come onto the battlefield yet, which is unfortunate because they're going to be the best versus the hell cannon. Look at that, the hell cannon shooting through the trees. The trees didn't block it at all. That's absolutely absurd. Okay, I gotta get a pause real quick here. Alright, so we're coming up against Chaos Knights, Grail Knights, and Questing Knights. Should be able to finish that off. And let's take the rest of these units and swing out here around. Questing Knights, Grail Guardians, that should work. Okay. Because I want to defeat the Chaos Knights, but I don't want to get my entire cavalry force blobbed up there. Because then it just makes a bigger target for the hell cannons. Okay. Let's kill these hell cannons real quick. Okay, the Chaos Knights over here got shreked. Okay. We got some more Chaos Knights. Let's send reinforcements. Okay. Let's move up. We need Lewin's army over here. There's more Chaos Knights incoming. Let's get a Grail Knight loose to attack them. There's an entire Chaos army coming from here. There's more Knights coming in. We're gonna need to finish off this. Let's kill the Ever Chicken. Turn around and take that charge against the Chaos Chariot. Alright, Everwatcher's down, so that ought to start killing morale pretty quickly. Let's get my peasant mob up closer. Lewin's good, all my damsels are good. Let's fall back towards the rest of our troops because we're going to get overwhelmed if we stay there. Okay. Get some Grail Guardians in here. Okay, we've kind of lured the Chaos in piecemeal. Get our units back in here. Let's get all of our groups bunched up over here. So I can put out a very effective healing right down here in the center. Start mowing down Chaos Spawn. Get the Grail Knights up. I need plenty of units ready to flank all this Chaos Infantry. There we go, we're gonna wipe this stuff out. Alright, here in the center we've absolutely crushed the Chaos forces with our cavalry blob. It's time to go put some pressure on the hell cannons. Alright, Luan's cavalry blob. Alright, we're killing the chaos spawn, we're killing the chariots. An attack right here. There we go. There was some regrouped chaos knights there, but they're minor. I'm gonna get into these hell cannons. Alright, let's get rid of this stuff here. Alright, I think we can take the whole of Luan's cavalry blob at this point and move forward. There's one more hell cannon back here that needs dealt with. What is this back here? A chosen? Let's finish off the chosen. Let's get into that fire sorcerer. We need some reinforcements here. Okay, our cavalry successfully put it into the hell cannons. We got more units ready to roll up this flank. It's a lot of stuff to control here. Alright, the chosen is shattered. Let's move it up. Looks like we've succeeded over here. Alright, we've chain routed the entire Chaos army at this point. So they were no match for the all-cavalry army. So remember, this, some people were kind of worried about my all-cavalry army. I think the all-cavalry army is good to go. Saxtus, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you here. The glorious moderator himself. After being a Roman, is it kind of hard for you to have, like, that many peasants in your army? The Sword of Coron that I completely forgot about. Is this yeah, that's Archaon. He doesn't look so chosen to me now. I can't even see him because he's so balled up in here. Can anybody even see Archaon in the middle of this? I can't even spot a glimpse of the guy because he's getting his butt kicked so hard. Yeah, Archaon is all kinds of dead at this point. And he's not dead enough, so I'm going to keep putting more units into him. Look at this, the whole of Bretonnia collapsing on Archaon. He is lasting an annoyingly long time. I think it's almost because like I have too many units trying to kill him at once.
The Enchantress by the lady Bretonnia!
I see much.
The land is midnight.
Is he even getting hit? What the heck's going on? Whatever's happening, like he's not even getting touched. Alright, let's break up the blob a little and see if we can get a more effective attack going. Let's just bring our heroes in to attack him. Wow, look at that, 712 weapon damage for Archaon. There we go. Now we got him. Yeah, he's not so chosen now. Eat dirt, buddy. Somebody farted in that blob. Ooh, you'd smell that. Yeah, I'm thinking Chaos made a pretty bad decision to attack me there, though I'm glad they did because I got a ton of loot and I got to kill the Ever Chicken and the Ever Chosen. Worked out quite nice. Alright, so the Empire is attacked by the Skull Takers. We're going to have war on their side. I don't know what the Skull Takers are thinking, but they're soon to be dead. Who got the Blessing of the Lady? Ah, good. I think all my armies have Blessing of the Lady now, which is going to make them absurdly powerful.
I am the blood of Shield.
Ooh, there's Kolek, Mr. the Sun Eater.
Lord and hero. Lord.
For glory!
I definitely feel like killing Kolek in person, so let's take care of that real quick. Well, dead or returning to the warp void that they come from. One way or the other, the Chaos Warriors are no longer in my lands. So how about that? Oh man, we're going to destroy this army so hardcore. Alright, Flying Squad activate.
Show us the foe! Group creating!
And Rohirrim activate.
Deny! Although we obey! Knights! Show us the foe! Grail Guardians! Ready for battle!
Alright. I got my Rohirrim.
Your behest? In the light of the lady.
Others! Haste! Ready!
Oh man. How scared do you gotta be if you're the Chaos Army down here right now? And you see, like, you're sitting down here with these few warriors, and you look up over the hill, and this is what you see coming towards you, and you're like, oh man, look at that. It's almost like the movie, like the Lord of the Rings movie too, like where they're riding down into the sun from the sunlight. Oh, this is beautiful. Beautiful. Rohirrim. Charge.
It shall be done! It shall be done! On to glory! We obey! Understood!
Alright, Chaos Lord just got dive bombed in a single hit. We're gonna dive bomb the chariots. Alright, the chariots are gone. My goon squad is killing these guys so tremendously fast. I've got like a whole nother army coming on, but I feel like we don't even need that army. We're just gonna Rohirrim our way through this. Alright, these are chosen units. They will break soon enough. It should be broken already. Alright, the Rohirrim is ready to take on Kolek's army. Alright, Rohirrim. Here we go. Ah, heck, just leave these freaking chosen. Who even cares about them anyway?
Glory awaits! On to glory!
Ride, Rohirrim, ride!
Questing nigh!
For Lord and Lady. For the glory of Bretonnia. Kill the Dragon Ogre. Shatter your lances into the hides and armor of your enemies. Oh, look at Archaon. Just, man, he's literally. Oh, how about that? We just single-shotted Kolek. on a charge. Like, we hit him so hard with the goon squad that he died on a single charge because he can't stagger away. That glorious cavalry charge, though. Alright, the Sword of Coron. And the last Chaos troops are going to get absolutely pummeled. Yeah, an all cavalry army's a bad idea. Says who? Look at that. Yeah, the winged hussars, that's what our Pegasus Knights should be. Yeah, I mean, that was a crazy death. Like, Kolek just got, like, splattered on the front end of that cavalry charge. It was unreal. That was pretty cool.
Armored in faith.
The lion.
That's a Warherd of Chaos.
I am the blood of
No sign of Sigvald at the moment.
glory waves. Luan Leoncoeur.
Altdorf got sacked in the meantime. Yeah, we better watch our spend. We don't have a ton of money left. That was pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie, I had a lot of fun with that one. I had a lot of fun with it. The Empire doesn't even have any land left. They just have like this one province. It's pathetically bad.
You see prophecy.
I'm thinking that we'll just take over management of the Empire here.
Will?
Might as well put a proper leader.
Honor before glory.
Albrecht should be able to
Attack!
settle Altdorf.
As you said.
If the Empire can't sustain itself, we will become the new masters of the Empire.
Council.
So there we go. Did we actually destroy the faction? Ambusher stolen. No. So the Chaos Warriors are still alive. Man, that was pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Sextus versus Appius coming soon. Is that gonna be like a live cast on my channel? Lance of Bretonnia. Albrecht. Let's up his armor. And Helene can get her unicorn, so that's pretty cool. Luan can get Beaky. Oh yeah. And we get the Ladies Champion where he replenishes. You're dang straight. The beloved son of Bretonnia. And then the Lion's Shield. Oh, that is sweet. It gives us the cooldown on the Lion's Shield. So Luan is starting to get pretty pimped out here. Our Paladin can pick up another devastating charge. And the full plate armor. And then our Spell Singer, let's give her a quicker cooldown on Earthblood. Okay.
I serve the Lady of the Lake.
So what game would Appius and Sextus be playing each other in? So the Empire wants a trade agreement? Sure. What's left of you? Might as well be useful for something. I got a feeling that the Warherd of Chaos is about to get a severe beatdown. Why does my income just keep going down? Kind of confused.
I protect Bretonnia.
Alright, so Marienburg is going to need some relief
You seek me?
from scaling over. I should let him destroy Marienburg because then I can resettle it for my own. I think I'm going to do that. Maybe if I let Chaos destroy Alahart and Marienburg, we can retake it for our own. Because otherwise I got enough defenses to kind of hold these guys off momentarily. And I've got this peasant army back here that
My
can help
steps are guided.
defend the pass. Speaking of, though, this episode's probably been about long enough. I do need to go ahead and end the stream soon. I guess I'll just go ahead and make it an hour and a half since I've gone this far. Occupied Altdorf. They make it sound so evil. It's not as bad as they think. I'm actually gonna... Well, let's leave it there, because we're gonna need quite a bit of growth, so let's leave it there for now. Go into fields, earn a little more income. What are the vampires doing in my land? I don't recall authorizing that. Well, the good news is that Chaos should be clearing out a lot of land that I can settle later on. Come on! Did they get rid of Marienburg already?
Lord.
King Lewin.
Corpse must.
Helmund Gorst. I don't know what the heck he's up to. I'm gonna swing over here and try and get rid of some of these scaling stacks before they try and give me any grief. The port, let's upgrade Altdorf, see if we can start churning up a little more income again.
Faith is my armor.
We got the Beastmen here.
My blade is ready.
Albrecht should be able to defend the Empire. I think I'm gonna take Lewin and we're gonna go hunt down some Beastmen.
Wise, indeed.
Lewin wants a piece of these beast freaks. I don't want to get any negative to my relationship with the elves, because they're in a good place right now, and the same thing with the vampires. So I'm just going to research this down to 1, and then stop researching. Well, actually, I don't have anything to switch it back to. Crap. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck at this point, because I don't think you can unselect stuff. I don't know. We'll see. Sweet. Your army failed to spot an enemy ambush. They have launched a surprise attack. I'd like to see it. I'd like to see it. Right, so we gotta fight our way out of an ambush. A Beastman ambush. Let's see whether or not Lewin's all cavalry army really stacks up here. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna pause because I can, that's why. Before any of you ask. Alright. I think the most effective way to handle the ground is just hit a group here on all these guys and then get one big attack order, and then let's keep the damsel back here safe so she can do the healing. And then we'll fly in behind the beast freaks for some appropriate rear charges. Alright, beastmen, you wanted an ambush. Here's your ambush. Look at this, full-on Grail Knights, Guardians, everything. Let's see if we can one-shot charge these Cygors before they start causing a lot more damage. We are definitely going to put a pretty big beating on them. A lot of the Beastmen forces are dying handily in combat. Alright, we got one Cygor down. Let's get back in the air and cycle another charge out. We got this giant over here that's a little bit of a problem too. Let's take him out. Cycle some troops down here. That should put a significant hurt on the giant. Let's get back in the air and come kill the rest of the Cygors. Alright, the giant's gonna drop soon. Okay, we broke through over here. Let's transfer troops back in. Let's put one unit out here to pressure the archers. Okay, cutting through some Warherd and some Bestigor up here. Let's go get rid of some archers real quick. There are reinforcements incoming, so we need to clean this fight up. And the sooner the better. Let's keep trying to cycle our flying units so that we can get the most out of their charge. I need to heal my flying units, but I'm out of magic for quite a while. And with no arcane conduit, it's going to be hard for me to do anything about it. There's another Cygor down. Let's go over here. We're losing a Grail Guardian. Might need to lend some help up into that fight. Let's get another Cygor down. Let's get this Minotaur with shields. Okay, that's gone. Let's go up here and rear charge the enemy lord out of the fight. Okay, this blob over here we have handled momentarily. Alright, so I'm thinking the Warherds of Chaos have probably started to regret their ambush decision here. Woo, those Cygors though. Let's fall back from this position. We are getting wrecked by the Cygors back there. Alright, I've almost got enough to get another good Earthblood cast out. I want to get rid of this Cygor. Alright, let's swing past the Cygor because he's routing, and let's get back up here and kill this regrouped Bestigor herd. Let's take the high ground and try and build up a little more magic and heal all our units real quick. I'm gonna try and bunch all my units up here. And yes, there's a method behind this. I'm trying to get all my units in here for a heal. Let's kill the Lord first. So we're gonna blob up and kill the Lord here and try and break the leadership of the Beastmen. Which we did kill him extremely quick. He's got like 1 hit point left. Finish him! There we go, the Beastman Lord is gone. I'm gonna Sword of Coron now. So now we're gonna start wrecking the Beastmen at a phenomenal pace. I'm gonna get my Pegasus Knights up into the air. Let's let my ground cavalry handle this. Alright, Pegasi, get up out of the combat. I'm gonna go kill some Cygors after we do a quick rear charge here, because the Cygors are, no, they're in range now. Cygor are actually a big problem for me at the moment because they can cause such splash damage. Get in here and charge, what the heck? Why are my Pegasus Knights like floating all over the screen? Some of them must be stuck in combat and it's causing weird charges. Okay, we broke all the leadership of the Beastmen here. Get back into the air, please, and then group 1. Let's take the next target. This battle's not over yet, actually. I think we're going to win it, but it's not over. Alright, I think I've got most of my Pegasus Knights extricated from the fight. My cavalry units are running low on health. Let's hit another Cygor real quick.
The lady wills it.
Gosh, so many of my Pegasus Knights are still stuck in combat somewhere else that I can't get a decent charge. See him trying to get off the ground, then it's causing my Pegasus to stutter. Come on. I think I may have finally gotten them all off. Okay. Not all of my units have hit their healing limit. God, I still got one Pegasus Knight stuck back here.
Glory awaits.
Alright, I'm starting to take a lot of damage to my Pegasus Knights and my other cavalry blob. I can't get the overcast just yet. I'd like to get the overcast, but the longer I wait, the more dangerous this situation becomes. Alright, we gotta kill these guys. Hopefully I'm doing this right. The AI definitely chose the right fight here. I don't have all that much cavalry left back here. Alright, we're killing the Cygors. Man, this one came back from routing already. That's so annoying. I hate that. Because then they come back and get to cause a ton of extra damage. We're about to get our Pegasus Knights to come rear charge the Beastman blob and hopefully put it out of action forever. Get off the battlefield already. These guys are probably going to still come back from routing. It's actually extraordinarily annoying. Look at that. Still getting hit by this other idiot Cygor over here.
Understood.
Kill him! How? Hate how my guys are like missing the charge here. Whatever. Look, this one's already come back from routing now too. We just can't win here. We've got to break this beast blob over here. And I'm running out of men. I think we should have this Sword of Corone up again. We will. We'll use that, see if we can break this last Beastman blob. We don't have a lot of cavalry left to use as a backbone for the charge. So this is going to be pretty critical.
What do you be? I honor my vow.
Hopefully we can get a terror.
I honor my vow. As you say, to my banner.
There we go. Sword of Corone. Hoping for a terror chain route here. It's starting. Alright, chain route's real. Alright, this should start swinging the entire tide of battle. Chase these things. We can't let them come back from routing. Chase it. Get them off the battlefield. Wow, this was a crazy battle. Get these guys off the battlefield. Okay, swing back around. Let's kill the Cygor. We got most of the enemy troops off the battlefield with that terror Sword of Corone rear charge. Those Cygors have been absurdly damaging during this fight. I don't know if anybody's got any room left for healing, but I'm going to try it. Okay, another Cygor down. This stupid spear unit came back from routing. There's still a Cygor back there throwing rocks at me. It's absurd how many times I've routed that thing. There we go. We did it. The brave knights of Bretonnia. Epic battle against beastmen. Drive them from the lands. I don't even care if it's their lands. Drive them out of it. So there you go, folks. Beastmen banished.
Bound by honor!
And that's going to be all the time I have for this episode as well. Those freaking Cygors, because that's all cavalry that they're killing there. They're absolutely absurd, and the AI loves to spam Cygor. So we lost a Grail Knight. Questing Knight. A lot of Questing Knights. One Grail Guardian. So our losses weren't as bad as it could have been. And we drove off the Beastmen with extremely heavy losses. But we're going to need to retreat back to friendly territory. Woof, that was rough. What? I don't know what you're saying there, Sextus, but it sounded pretty funny.
Stands with you. I ride.
Alright, so I need my Questing Knights back. A Grail Knight.
Most prudent.
So let's see here. I didn't lose any Pegasi, which is good because they take forever to recruit. I think I need one Grail Guardian, one Grail Knight, and then the rest were Questing Knights. There we go. So that's all the time I have for this episode. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. We got a lot done on this episode in terms of some fun battles, and yeah, it does look like the scaling are going to try and sneak into my lands. So I'm going to move to intercept them. Izero, build up the defenses. So and I've got the Enchantress actually, who's in the best position to handle this.
I will come to your aid.
All right, so there we go. I'll see you all next time. HeirofCarthage signing out. Appreciate you joining the stream.